Teddy Atlas blasts Teofimo Lopez about him making excuses of the loss he faced against George Kambosos Jr. Let's talk about it in this video. King Jr. got another video for y'all. So we got some news here as Hall of Famer, well, not Hall of Fame trainer, well, he is kind of a Hall of Fame trainer, whatever you want to call him, Hall of Fame commentator, and Teddy Atlas. He looks at this fight between Teofimo Lopez and George Kambosos Jr. and he says that Teofimo Lopez is making up excuses. He complained that he never got knocked down and stuff like that, and on with the other stuff. And I totally agree with Teddy Atlas. I think Teofimo Lopez is just complaining and whining and crying and making up excuses. And people also had that same energy as what Deontay Wilder said he made up excuses. Well, first of all, Deontay Wilder never made up excuses about the fight anyway, because Tyson Fury was contractually obligated to fight Deontay Wilder in a rematch. So people wanted to say Deontay Wilder make up excuses. Deontay Wilder had every right to get his third fight. But anyway, I totally agree with Teddy Atlas. And also guys, that Teddy Atlas also really blasted Teofimo Lopez when he said that Eddie Hearn tried to set him up. Well, first of all, Eddie Hearn came out his own mouth and said, look, bro, you look like you didn't want to fight at all. You lost that fight clearly. Everybody was there. The people that was at the fight actually even said that, look, Teofimo Lopez lost that fight. He was missing clean punches. He didn't land any clean punches. So I don't understand why Teofimo Lopez is salty that he should have got the nod. Well, let me tell you like this, guys. Teofimo Lopez thought that the fix was going to be in for him, and it wasn't the case. Teofimo Lopez got both his eyes busted open by George Kambosos Jr. Even though Teofimo Lopez was almost on the verge of stopping George Kambosos Jr. in the 10th round, he refused to not push the action and push the gas to defeat George Kambosos Jr. And George Kambosos Jr. at the end clearly won rounds 11 and 12. And George Kambosos Jr. could not be hit in that fight. He was getting hit, but you guys can see the frustration in Teofimo Lopez's eyes in the first round that George Kambosos Jr. has gotten under his skin. And while Teofimo Lopez in that first round was throwing all big shots, throwing right, left, looping hook shots, George Kambosos was slipping shots, and then George Kambosos Jr. caught him with an overhand 1-2 and knocking Teofimo Lopez down. Teofimo Lopez making up excuses and saying that I never got knocked down, Eddie Hearn set me up and all this other stuff. Well, according to Bob Arum doesn't care what Teofimo Lopez does with his career, even though Bob Arum does have contractually 3 more years to try to promote Teofimo Lopez for a fight. And Bob Arum, he's not surprised that this happened. And Bob Arum also believed that they colluded to get more money for this fight, as Triller tried to bet $6 million, and they couldn't never get the fight for fruition because the Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul situation happened. And also, Bob Arum says that George Kambosos Jr. was going to be a walkthrough for Teofimo Lopez. And guys, I told you this from the beginning when this fight was coming to fruition. I believe George Kambosos Jr. was going to beat the brakes off him. And my prediction came true. George Kambosos Jr. made Teofimo Lopez look like an amateur. That's why all the Devin Haney talks like, oh, Devin Haney ain't got no power. If he ain't got no power, well, George Kambosos Jr. ain't got no power, and he beat the brakes off him. Even Devin Haney said it on a live stream when this show was live. He says, look, I would have beat the brakes off that boy. I would have made him look really bad. But with that being said, guys, Teddy Atlas, one of the most favorable commentators. Sometimes he's biased towards certain things and other times he's real. He believes that Teofimo Lopez is making up excuses. He just won't get over this loss. And he's looking like a complete diva out here. I'm just emphasizing, but in Teddy Atlas' words, you guys know the picture. With that being said, it is what it is. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. This is your boy King Jr. I'm out of here. Peace.